Welcome to another episode of Wizard101, where it's been a while since I filmed a video like this, but I've been busy with school and stuff, so yeah, this is a special video that I'm putting out for you guys. It's a requested video, a video that some people wanted, a video that I hopefully will help you guys on getting your Storm Wizards to the OP level on stats wise. So right now, as you guys can tell, I got that 5,000 health on my Storm. Health really doesn't matter for Storm because Storm's mainly damage. So yeah, health not a big factor. Doesn't really matter for Storm. So if you're a Storm that focuses health, don't really go for health. You want to go for damage, crit. Of course, have some other balancing features to your Storm Wizard to like not die all the time. This guy I built to pretty much solo. I pretty much do solo on him in questing and stuff, but I don't really PvP on any of my wizards. So yeah, this is my gear setup, and my gear setup is not complete without the good old Storm Vulture here. So I'll be showing you guys my stats, where to get the gears. I'm not gonna be showing you guys like Stitch because Stitch, if you guys want to know what Stitch I used for this gear, there is a whole nother video just for the Stitch because there's just so much to explain for stitching, because there's all kinds of different bosses, different locations that you can get different Storm gear at. It just depends, but let's get right to the whole of the cake here and move on to what this video is all about, and that's showing you guys my gear that I have on. And as you guys can see, Malistaire Cowl Flux, which you can get in Darkmoor, the last dungeon against Malistaire. He drops this hat. By far the best Storm hat in the game so far, from level 120 all the way through Mirage. This hat is what you guys want to go for. You get 336 max health, 10% power pip, 7 pierce, which is awesome, 10 resist, which is also awesome, and you get 2 shadow, and then you get 178 crit, which is good, and 20 damage. Some people can use a different hat that gives more damage, probably Professor's Horde or some other hat, but this is the best all-around hat for Storm. And for Robe, Malistaire Robe of Cluck. Looky there. Another level 100 Malistaire gear. Malistaire gear is by far the best gear for Storm. For other wizards, it's different. Like, I have other wizards. I made an ice gear setup for my ice wizard already on channel. If you guys look, I have it already made and everything. So if you guys want to see my ice gear setup, he has great gear as well. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested in seeing ice as well. But this robe right here is great. It gives me 14 resist, 2 extra shadow pip, 115 crit, 27 damage, 25% accuracy. This robe gives me 100% chance to cast any storm spell. This robe alone. So yeah, it's a really good robe. Better than some of the other robes out there. And moving on to my boots. And yeah, in case you guys are wondering, you do get that Malistaire too. I mean, that's kind of a given. But moving on to what gives me most of my damage here. Time Warden Downpour Galish. These boots give you so much health. Like, it gives you so much health. 714 health, which gives me up to the 5k point. You get 6 resist, 2 more shadow, 5 more accuracy, 117 crit and 28 damage. Mainly, I got these boots for the damage, of course, because the damage on these boots are insane. I mean, you got the Hailstone Stormy slippers as well. If you want to go more pip chance, Hailstone's the way to go. If you want to do tanking more, Hailstone's the way to go. But if you're not going tanking and you're like the main hitter of the group, Time Warden get Downpour Galish is the best boots to get. It's level 120 boots versus these boots too. They are both level 120, of course, but Hailstone's more like a questing solo kind of boots, and while the Time Warden Downpour Galish is all around. I wear these boots all the time. Time Warden get Downpour Galish just because they're so good. You can get these boots by farming a Shadow Walk boss in Mirage. He's the second to last boss in Mirage you have to face. You will have to farm that guy a lot if you want to get these boots. Like, you have to keep fighting him. Best strategy to use, honestly, is to have everyone blade. Whoever has the most damage, like if there's a storm with higher damage than you, or if you have the most damage, have people blade you. And before, I forget which round it is, but before that round comes where he meteors, right then you hit him right before he does that, and you can have to one hit him, otherwise you guys are all dead. Best strat, King Art, and just pack in like a few other spells, like pack in, I forgot, Iron Sultan to finish a job, and you guys will be able to farm these boots pretty quickly if you have the right team. If you have a Death Wizard friend, invite them, because they can spam Juju on the boss, and you guys can do it over multiple rounds instead of worrying about killing him exactly in one round. I pretty much just killed him in one round just to get these boots. Probably farmed him about 100 times. Now moving to the one, there is a 121 that gives one more extra damage. I have that on my ice. I didn't really want to give him my Storm because he already has insane damage, but 5 Pierce, 118 block and crit, 9 Storm damage. This one's one of the best ones you can get for Storm. There are other ones out there that gives more crit if you're focusing crit, and they're like Jack Hollow's Whaler 200 crit. I don't have that one, but there are better ones out there. If you want more damage, Titan Warrior Focus of Waves, but there's also the craftable one that's better than this one, so you might want to go for that one if you're going more damage. But overall, I'm going by overall stats, guys. So overall stats, this is probably the best one you can get, which you can get from the Terra Hordes pack. And you just have to keep farming that pack until you get it. Level 1, the only time it's really worth it, it's up from like level 100. Level 100 and up's really worth it if you get the pack. But level 120 is the best one. I got the 110 one, not the best one, but close to it, just 1% damage difference, which is not really that bad. Maybe more crit and pierce, but not really that much of a difference. Dragon's Talon of Tumult, the best athame for every school, pretty much. You can get this athame from farming the very first boss and the last bit of Darkmoor. So in the graveyard, you farm the creeper guy for this athame. Some people might think you have to farm Mouse. They're wrong. You guys have to farm the first boss, the creeper, for this athame. I probably farmed about 40 times. A great way to farm him. Pack shatter spells. Shatter him after the ice round when you're about to hit. Best way to do it. And of course, the jewels. You get 2 circle jewels and you get a tier jewel. So it's pretty insane here. You can get double crit. Like, I mean, I went 1 crit and a pierce, but mainly I should have done another pierce, get the double pierce on that, get even more pierce, because pierce is always good. And then for an amulet, the best amulet that I can think of for Storm right now is Lady of Spider's Lure. You get 2 extra Storm Blades, you get 200 health, 2 Pierce. The Pierce is always good, just keep getting the Pierce. 45 block, 30 crit, 3% resist universal. You get that tier slot, give you more health, and you also get the square. I wish I had the universal resist, otherwise I'll be decking out in that universal resist on this, but I don't, so which is why I have the shadow, just because of shadow walk when I farmed them back then. Ring now. There's 2 different rings, 3 different rings actually, that are great rings to get for Storm. So one of the rings I do not have. I really want the ring. Night Orb's ring, if you guys look that up, Night Orb's ring, best damage ring you can get for Storm right now. Gives you 13% Storm damage. If you look at the Alpha ring, the Night Orb ring has similar stats to the Alpha ring, except the 10% universal damage is 13% Storm damage. So the Alpha ring is pretty much the Night Orb ring, but the Night Orb ring has 13% Storm damage, and the stats are a little bit tweaked in here and there. But Night Orb ring is really the ring you should go for damage, and you also get more pip chance. So Night Orb ring you can get by farming the black hole, like the deepest hole where you free Old Cobb, the last boss, the sun boss there. That boss drops the Night Orb ring. I tried farming that dungeon before, but it just takes a long time, and I mean, I don't have the time to really keep farming that dungeon over and over just for a ring, because I got this ring here, the Hagakure's Monsoon ring, probably the best ring you can get for Storm right now. It gives you 97 crit. The best crit ring in the game right now is this ring right here. It gives you 10% Storm damage. It gives you a circle slot, a square slot, and a tier slot. So you can get even more crit, or, well, I wouldn't go more crit. I would go more pierce, but I don't have enough pierce jewels to really stack up the pierce. I can have over 30 pierce if I wanted to right now, but I just don't have enough pierce jewels. Like, I could easily have like 36 pierce if I wanted to, but right now I just replaced it with a crit for now. So moving on to what gives me most of my damage here, my pet. Pets are very important in Storm building and getting that damage up there really high. You have to have a good Storm pet if you want to get some ridiculous damage and some ridiculous stats. So this pet, I have Pain Giver, Storm Giver, I got that Storm crit, I got the Maycast Fairy to heal me a little bit, and I got that 8% Storm damage. It could be 9%, I just need to train my pet up more, and it will be up there even more. And of course I put the 3 extra Storm damage on it as well for those extra stats. And of course Storm Gulcher gives me 3% extra Storm damage. And right now I have this deck. I'm looking for the Rasputin deck, which will complete my stats even more, which will even raise it even more. So right now, I'm not complete right now, guys, as you can tell. But here's the moment where y'all have been waiting for me to show you right now is nature. What is your damage? What are your stats? Why do you keep saying you have insane stats? This is what I'm saying, insane stats. Now, these could be better. Like, if I focus damage, I could do better. If I focus one thing, I could do better. This is overall stats, guys. I'm going by overall. Some people might say, hey, like, you're trash, or like, you need to focus this more. I don't really like focusing one thing. Like, some people have like insane crit when they don't need insane crit, because right now I have 91% crit right now. So I'm pretty okay right now on where I stand. So I got 135 damage, which is insane. If I had that plus 9%, that'll be 136. And if I had that extra 120 wand on right now, it'll be 137. And, like, that is crazy. And if I had the Night Orb ring, guys, if I had the Night Orb ring on right now, that would be 140 damage. 140. And that's ridiculous. Like, I can go even farther. If I had the craftable one, that will be even higher. That will be closer to 150 damage. Like, the possibilities, if I focus one thing, is endless as Storm. That's what I like about Storm Wizards. You can do that. And resist. You have to have at least 30 resist if you're going to be Storm, because you gotta at least have some ability to survive on your own. And I have 33 resist and everything. Could be better if I had jewels, universal jewels. Could be better. But right now, this is what I have. 32 accuracy, get that 100% accuracy. It's a need as Storm. You don't want to fizzle. And moving on to the next step. And you guys probably wanted to see this too. I have 752 crit, which is 91% chance of critting. So pretty much almost every single time I crit attack, which is insane. With 135 damage and this crit, I just destroy everything in my path. If I had, let's see, if I had more Pierce, by getting rid of those jewels, replacing with Pierce, I can have like over 35 Pierce if I wanted to. But I don't have the Pierce jewels to do that, so I'm stuck with 20 Pierce. 20 Pierce is like the minimum you will want to have in your setup, which I get from the cow, I get from the wand, I get from the amulet, and I also have one jewel that gives me that. So that's at least 20 armor Pierce, which is great. Plus I have 219 block. 15% blocking is like the minimum you want as well. You don't want to go lower than that, otherwise you won't be able to block anything. Like almost every single time you're not going to block. 15% gives you a little bit of a chance, but you're still probably not going to block anything. Even if you have like 50% block, I notice on my ice, you don't block. Like block on this game is like it's just like a punch in the face. Like, there's no way, like, we block anymore. Like, I mean, back in the day, I mean, yeah, you blocked a lot, but now it's just like, they crit, and you might as well say goodbye, because you're pretty much dead after that, because it's, in this game, block is just ruined, because crit it just destroys in this game right now. Incoming, I have 27 incoming. Not really important. 75 power pip. This is the only thing I'm disappointed in my setup, is because if I had that Rasputin deck on right now, that would be 85%, because I just need to put the pit jewel in that Rasputin deck. My Rasputin deck is my only thing I need really on this character. If I have that, that'll be 85%, which I'll be happy with, because I will be getting more and more power pips, which is the need in this game if you're playing Storm. So please get the Rasputin deck, put that power pip jewel on that deck immediately. Get this up to 85%. Right now I have 75%. 75% is the absolute low for a Storm Wizard, I think. You don't want to go lower than that, otherwise you'll be getting puny pips and people will be mad at you, because yeah, you can't get your spells out quick enough. So that's that. So moving on to over here and talk a little bit more about, so yeah, you really want to get the Malister gear, and Malister gear is like the top gear. You want to go for a level 100 and move your way up from there. If you guys want to know where to get this gear, I did a video on it, which I'll link at the end of this video, and you guys can click that to view it and see where to get the best gear, because the best gear in the game, I did a video of that a while back when on the same wizard. You'll see my stats back then too. They were pretty bad, but as you guys can tell from this video I'm releasing here soon, that I've grown a lot since then, especially damage-wise, pet-wise. Um, I've been farming a little bit on my other wizards as well, but they're not as not as complete as my Storm and Mice wizard, which is why I'm releasing these videos first, because I still got some work to do on my other wizards before I release gear setups for them. And of course my Fire is probably going to be the last one since he's the lowest level. So if you guys want to see more of these videos, please like up the video and comment down below which video you want to see next. Do you want to see life next? Do you want to see myth next? Death? Fire? I'll send a video out of the current setups I have on them and tell you guys which setups I'm planning on adding to them to make them overpowered, just like this Storm. This Storm wizard, some flaws, but if you guys hear me out, if I get more, I need Pierce Jewels, get my Pierce even higher, even more overpowered, which will lower my crit rating a little bit, not too much. It'll be probably around 89 to 90, which is really like the minimum you want to be at for Storm. You really want that high crit as Storm, with a higher Pierce as well, which is why I need to go for those Pierce Jewels. They're very important. Getting that universal defense jewel as well is very important. Also, Rasputin deck for that pip chance, also important. Night Orb Ring, if you want to go for more pip, get over 90% pip chance, you can do that. There's all kinds of different possibilities for Storm. I'm just doing by universal stats. So if you guys want damage stats, I can probably pull up a video, but it might take a while because I have to farm a lot of stuff. I have to actually craft a wand and stuff for that, and as well as a crit setup. I have to do the same as that. I have to farm some things, and it may take a while. So if you guys want to see my life setup or myth setup, just comment down below which one you want to see next, and I will see what I can do. So thanks for watching. This has been my Storm setup. If you guys have any questions on my stitches, if you want to see a video of that, I will make a video of my stitches and pretty much tell you guys where to farm this gear. Because, yeah, let me just get off my mount here and show you guys my stitches better. Yeah, so if you guys want to know where I get this sword, where I get this robe, boots, you know, I will help you guys as best as I can, which is the reason why I make these videos. Try to help the community out and support everyone. And so yeah, I don't really have anything else to do on this game because yeah, I beat this game already 5 times and I'm bored. So this is pretty much what I do when I'm bored. I help other people out. That's why I got some friends that are lower level than me. I go out and help other people out. Just what I do. If you guys want me to help you out, that's cool too. I got a Discord channel. I'll put that in a link as well, so you guys can join that. So again, thanks for watching, guys. This is Nature Tamer here, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.